wherever it is. So today, this morning, we begin by focusing on the District 60B, and that can be anywhere from Grand Cayman to Grenada. And our special guests right now to talk about Lionism. We have Leroy Hines. She is Zone Chair. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we also have Lion Isaac Solomon, newly elected District Governor. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, I'll give you the first opportunity to tell us about how long you've been a part of the Lions Club and what it means to you to be giving service this way.
Okay, thank you. So I've been in the movement since 1996, and as I like to give my personal testimonies of what it is to me. Actually, it's one of the ways I get people to understand what volunteerism is all about. And so for me personally, I think when I get a chance to see the suffering, the poverty, and the trials that the needy and disadvantaged go through in our communities, for me personally, it helps me to keep in touch with my own mortality.
Right.
And I'm from humble beginnings, and I often tell people that lots of people talk about poverty, they read about it, but I lived it.
Wow.
So I know what it is. And so for me, it's an inspiration to always give back and help to move people to the next level.
Yeah. You're from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. What are the opportunities to assist there? How does Lionism help in your various communities in St. Vincent?
Oh, there are lots of opportunities in the different areas. We can help the old folks who have retired and who are looking for some meaningful things to do with themselves. There are lots of persons who are afflicted by maybe diabetes, hypertension, lots of shut-in folks who require some inspiration and help on a daily basis. As you know, a diabetic diet can be very expensive, and so we try to assist folks. We look after the blind, the persons who are hearing impaired. Virtually every area where someone is challenged, we're there to assist.
Nice.
But beyond that, we just work in the community generally.
How has have the Lions Club in St. Vincent spread its wings in terms of other charities and being able to work in that area?
Oh, well, the interesting thing is that no one service organization can do it by themselves. The more you forge networks and build partnerships, the greater value you will add to the community. So it's a strategic option for all of us to collaborate with other charities and with organizations who would possess the resources and the wherewithal to do the kind of things we want to do.
Now, Lions, as we know, it stretches, as Cassandra mentioned earlier, far and wide throughout the Caribbean. And we have with us Zone Chairman, or Barbados Zone Chairman, Leroy Hines. Good morning.
Good morning.
How did you enter the Lions Club? Tell us about your journey.
My journey started way back in 1969, long time ago.
Wow.
And I went to St. Lucia to teach and got involved in volunteering there. And from that, I got a scholarship to go to Canada. As a result of that, I came back to Barbados and thought I must put back into St. Lucia and into Barbados.
You are a lion in Zion. Really, really good. What would you like to share any of the most interesting times? Maybe something that stands out in your mind as a lion? Or maybe a lioness?
Lion. Working with the children at the primary schools. That's one of my main interests. And I am from the Lions Club of Barbados East, which covers St. Philip, and we do remedial training with the children there, and we have a spelling competition which has been going on over the last 22 years. And if you see the joy on the children's faces when they come here to CBC to do the finals, and that gives me great satisfaction.
Indeed. So the conference, this is the first cabinet meeting for the new Lionistic year that you're here
Yes.
for, Lion Solomon or Lion Isaac.
Exactly.
Yes. Tell us a little about that and how things are expected to run.
Right now things are going very good. It starts really tomorrow, but the preliminaries will be today. We are looking at workshops. We also have the social side of it, where we have the Bajan night and cocktails on the Friday, on Thursday, this Thursday, cocktails. And Friday is the Bajan night, and then we have the Governor's Ball on Saturday night. But we are looking forward to an interesting program. We have workshops for the Lions, and these are the Lions from Barbados and also the visiting Lions. So it promises to be a good 3 days.
This is the guest of honor.
Yes.
Wonderful. How do we keep the Lions movement thriving? Are there any organizations at the junior level that young people can get involved in so that they can transition into becoming Lions?
Yes, there is the Leo movement, and from the Leo movement, the persons of the Leo clubs can move into the Lions movement. So the Leo movement is an arm of the Lions Club.
Okay, so you guys are really serious, but this is going to be a fun exchange, right?
Yes, that's
I mean, paint that picture for me. You know, encourage that young person to become a Leo and then transition to a Lion. Tell us, give us a little idea of how it's expected to go and what happens, some of the things that keep it interesting.
Okay, so it's our responsibility really to ensure that the young people who join the movement as Leos, they get the leadership experience and the opportunity. So we provide training, help to make them more rounded individual, of course to give them the appreciation to serve. And then of course once they have passed the age for being a Leo, they can transition to the Lions movement. But in all of that, they do their own projects, and they also collaborate with the Lions Club where those opportunities arise to do projects jointly.
Okay.
So it's a sort of mentoring that takes place then.
Excellent. So this district, sub-district 60B, that includes all these islands, some of which we didn't mention. Are they going to be visiting? Have they all gathered in Barbados, or you have to make a stop in every island?
No, they're all here. This is what this meeting is about, bringing everybody together so that these we forge new friendships, build networks, understand best practices. That's what it's about.
As a governor, what's expected of you?
I'm really just the lead of the district team. The district team is a huge team.
Very humbled indeed.
Yes, as you can see, the district is very dispersed, and so we need a leadership team that can spread over the entire district to help to manage the clubs, make sure that they're doing things in a proper way.
What are some of the plans going forward for this coming year?
Lionistic year, you call it?
Yes.
Okay. So every year, district governor has what is called his core areas, in addition to the areas I outlined before. So for me, there are really 4 big areas which are underpinned by 2 strategies. The 2 strategies would be helping to make communities more self-reliant, because I think in a lot of instances, if we're not careful, we could help to perpetuate the dependency syndrome if we carry our bags of goodies every time.
And don't teach people to fish.
That's right. And so for me, we need to make our service more transformative, ensure that our communities can become self-reliant once we intervene. And that is an area of focus I want to introduce this year. The other is trying to get the clubs to embrace diversity. A lot of times when we speak about diversity, it is just confined to gender and to ethnicity, but it is a lot more than that. And if we're able to embrace diversity, we will be able to tap into what other persons who are not like us, what they can offer to help the interventions in the community far more richer. It actually helps to eradicate exclusions. You know, sometimes there's a club and there's certain persons who say there's a clique here and they're not involved and so on.
Good.
So if we get a great appreciation for the differences in each other, it will help us to add more value to the community. So those are the 2 underpinning strategies throughout. But the four core areas, and I was interested in the discussion you had earlier, in terms of the environment and climate change. That is one.
Final comments, in closing. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, environment and climate change, because we understand that the very disadvantaged persons who we look out for, they are most at risk with the environmental degradation and stuff like that. Then we are hoping to focus on promoting the Lions movement a lot more, be visible in the communities we serve, focusing on the youth. That is also very, very important. So those are some of the key areas we're going to be focusing on.
Excellent. I had a fantastic time giving service as a Leo. I'm sorry it didn't transition to the Lions, but I have no regrets, and it really was a good thing, and I think it helped to shape, it was another side to shaping the individual I became, but it's really a good opportunity to give back to the community.
But I thought so when I sat this morning, when I listened to the message of hope and positive,
it's real.
I said,
it started at home, but that helps too.
Your lives are ready.
Thank you very much, though, for sharing with us. Lion Isaac Solomon, newly elected district governor, and Leroy Hines, zone chair here in Barbados. A happy Lionistic year to you.
Thank you very much.
Right. We're going to take a